Hello, YouTubers. I'm hoping I'm in that camera. Can't even see if the little lens is open. Wayne, I need you back. You made the best cameraman there ever was. Look, if you guys are watching this and want to see this mill and other junk around here, the best place to go is Wayne's World's Garage. He was the best photographer I've ever seen. For me, he made my stuff look good, so I need him back. I need him here for this. What I'm working on here is trying to get a mount for the signed saw that everybody got signed up at the Bunyan. That means a lot to me, so I want it done and want it done better than my normal hack job, but it's turning into a, not a hack job, it's turning into a too complex job. So anyhow, here's what we got. I would have photographed it earlier, but I got 10 hours in this thing now. Okay, I was going to use the thing that hung the saw up there, and I decided I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to cannibalize that. So then I was just going to get a plate of steel and put a bolt through it, but that wouldn't hang right there because I want to have a back on this thing. And I've gone through all sorts of things, and then I decided I didn't want the wing nut on there. I wanted a real sawmill collar on there. And so this was an old buzzsaw collar that I had in the back, and what I had to do to make it work, first I had to get it off. I had to heat a chair ready to get it off. There might be a video of that last week doing that. I did that before the Bunyan show. And then what I had to do is go back, get the shaft, cut the shaft off. It was no good for a buzzsaw anymore, so it didn't make any difference. And then I had to face it and do this and do that, all sorts of things. This is a 1.366 shaft, and I needed a 2-inch bushing, so then I had to make a bushing, then I had to cut it down, all that kind of stuff. So now what I'm trying to do is mount this on the wall. So I'll bring you guys along for the trying to get it up there on the wall. Now I can't see. Yeah, you can see the line. This is the center between that post and this post, and I've got the lines there that I need to cut it out. Now I wanted a quarter inch deeper than what it is. And the reason I want it a quarter inch deeper is if you come down here and you see the post, okay, if I get it a quarter inch deeper, it'll be inside this pole and inside the pole down there. So that's what I'm looking for, and why I'm doing what I'm doing, which is just a bunch of probably worthless work, useless information. Anyhow, so what I'm going to do is set my circular saw, which I should have had it set before I got you guys here, and then it wouldn't have been so troublesome for you guys. Of course, I forgot my safety goggles, which when you're running one of these goofy saws, you really need that. You get so much crap in your eyes. I need it to come down to a 1/4 inch. And if I measure right, that looks like exactly a 1/4 inch almost. So I gotta go get my safety goggles there in the Kubota. Like usual, I forget something. I tried to get everything. Well, I'm making it back. Now I think before I do that, now that I think about it, I'll drill these, I gotta drill a Forstner in there because this has got a hump on it here where I welded it on, and it won't be flat, so I'm gonna try to put a Forstner in there, but the Forstner's not big enough. So I gotta run another one in there. So this, I've already measured down the center and all that kind of nonsense. So if I put this in more than the 1/4 inch, that's more than a 1/4 inch. I'll give it a little a little stronger. I don't think it's going to loosen its weakness. And then I got one of these things here to make it just a little bit bigger so I won't have so much to knock out, is my theory. I guess you're in there seeing the goofiness that I'm doing. Looked like a woodpecker was here. I can't tell how far I'm in. Not very far. We always try to... Precise measurements is always critical. I think I'll take it down to there and that'll be far enough. I'm there. Precise measurements is always critical. Of course, now I gotta get a screwdriver and knock that out to see if that'll work. And I forgot that. That'll be good enough for this. Well, I made it back. I got 10 hours in that, well, more than 10 hours on that bracket. Well, that came out of there pretty clean. Looks like I could go down a little bit more. It'll fit now anyway because of I haven't knocked a 1/4 inch off of that, so I think I'll take it down just a hair more because my Foster bit hole is in there deeper. That should be plenty. Yeah. I guess it's how to make a bigger hole than you wanted. Been smart if I brought a chisel down, but never known to be smart. I do too good at being unarmed. Let me see if that will go in. See, that'll be nice and flat. That should work for the size of the hole. Now I got to cut that 1/4 inch off there. This is where I need my googles. Hopefully, man, this is weird here. Then I don't really care. Now I want to have a little bit of precision on this last one. Precision, that ain't in my vocabulary. All right. Now hopefully that'll work out. It looks like about a 1/4 inch. This is my great-grandfather's, I think. This might not be as fun as I thought it was going to be. Sometimes they crack out like that. That's kind of what I was hoping it would do. Maybe this is working better. I think it's working better that way. Where's a woodpecker when you need it? Now I can get some momentum on it. And I'm sure that there's a million other ways old fat boy's wore out. Doesn't take much to wear an old man out. That board ain't never gonna sit on there flat. I can see that now. Woo! Is that shaking? Couldn't possibly be shaking. Oh man. I don't know if the screwdriver will, maybe the screwdriver will work better. I guess a chisel would have worked even better. But you know me, I'm never prepared. If I wasn't videoing, I'd probably go get a chisel. But by the time I go get a chisel, might have this done. Kind of like a lot of paint drying around this place. Put the leaf vacuum away yesterday. That seemed to work pretty good. This is a big one here. Oh, it came out. Yeah, if I don't know if a chisel, the cut on that kerf, on that saw so small, that chisel might not have got in there to knock that out. I don't know. Of course, it didn't bring a hammer either. Oh well. Never been accused of being smart. Yep, they used to tell me I was so dumb I didn't know how stupid I was at work. Got me out of a lot of work. I don't know how to do that. That seems impossible. Oh, we gotta get somebody else to do it. Pays to be stupid sometimes. Can't get that one. Nothing to pry it against. That other draw plane might get that. This is less energy demanding. Bet you've never seen this before on YouTube. Woo, that's some shaky looking woodwork in there, guys. I'm not a carpenter. Mark, come down here and cut this out for me. In my youth, I would take this back to my radial arm saw and done it on the radial arm saw. That's how I used to cut dados in the 6x6s for the barns and stuff. I used to just set the whole, whatever, 15, 16 foot thing up on the big radial arm saw. There's 16 and 20 inch radial arm saw on the back, and you'd stack about 3 blades in there. Every pull would pull you almost a ½ inch, and you can knock one of these out in no time. I don't think that's how I did this one, but that's how I did this, the sawmill barn in the back. Got a bonfire going still. It's nice. It's been going for I don't know how many days now. Once I start them, I'll let it go until it rains. Because all I do is go by and pick up crap that's fallen in the road, throw it in the back of the Kubota, and keep it going. I think we're about the end. Sure hope that's a 1/4 inch. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, I know there's got to be, you know, if I felt like it, I guess you probably could have put a router in the router in something and run it with a router. Let's see if I can't get it spin. So how many minutes are we into this goofy film? We're 15 minutes in, watching what I'm doing. That's what I got. I'm gonna try to smooth it out now. And that should be where the blade recess goes. And then I gotta drill 4 bolts in. I gotta go into town. Yeah, I got a lot of time in this. I was thinking how many different ways to mount this blade here, and this, I just decided this is the way it was and started going at it. I think I gotta go in the reverse direction. Can't seem to get that part. I guess the grain in the wood. Woo! Is fighting me a little bit. Fat boy's out of energy, buddy. I ain't used to doing all this stuff. I'm gonna have to flip it around, see if I can do it. Guess the other way was maybe right-handed and then this is left-handed, or vice versa. Of course, I got a bunch of crap here in the way, including a saw that I probably don't need now. Let's see if we can't. I'm a huffing and puffing, guys. The grain is catching it and pulling it in a little bit. Woo! Yeah, the grain here is pulling the knife in. The grain this way was pulling the knife out. Let's see what we got. You know, that doesn't look too bad. A little bit up in here. I ain't getting too crazy with this. I guess I could have brought a little sander on a 4-inch, can't think what I'm thinking of. Battery grinder. I think that's good. I'm gonna switch you guys back over the other side. I think it will be good. Yeah, I got a little bit of nonsense there. A little bit there. I guess if I was smart, I would favor the top part, cutting that off a little bit more, because then the saw would maybe lean back. Woo! Man, you got a hand of them old furniture makers from a long time ago. They probably ran one of these things all day long, didn't even work a sweat. Hats off to those guys. Woo! Fat boys wore out. Now, I'm going to put this in here at about that spot. Put this in here at about that spot. I guess I'm going to turn it, well, I'll leave it that way. Oh, Lordy. Uh-oh. Doesn't want to go in quite. There it goes. So it's happy there. You know how I am about happy stuff. Got to be happy. Happy. And it looks fairly level. Looks like it come down a little bit on that corner. So far I didn't bring a hammer. But I got a screwdriver and I found a piece of board. Did that go down? Maybe this has to come up. I don't know that really moved. I don't know that it really, you know, when the saw's on there, I kind of don't think you're going to see that. So, I got to take this out of here, and I got a feeling this drill bit is bigger than that hole. Man, it's pretty close, but it's a metal drill, so I'm going to go ahead and go with it. Now, yeah, that ought to work. Let me go get a level. Take the saw back. I think I can find a baby level in here. I think I got one in here. Or not. Yeah, I found something. Of course, it might not do me any good. Oh, let's see here. If I put that there and kind of eyeball where my level is, I might be able to get, this side here's got a trough in it. Of course, I'm not looking this way, I'm going off the side that way. So you look at one thing and you screw up the other. I hate these chucks, they don't really work too good. But these new drills ain't worth poop. Ain't got. They ain't like the old drills. All right, pretty straight that way. How'd it come through? Almost looks good. All right, let's see where we're at here. Right about there. I'm straight this way. Looks straight, almost straight that way. I gotta come back a little bit. Ouch. Gotta go down a little bit. All right, straight, that looks straight. Now, so I don't get off cattywampus, which I could do that real quick. Like I said, I still got to go to the store and buy bolts because I ain't driving that in there. It'll never come out. That one looks a little low. Oh well, I got to move you guys back a little bit. Oh, well, if I put you on the other side, you won't see nothing. What are we at? 25. Guys, I think that's about it for this one. I'm gonna get it. I still gotta go to the store and get bolts because I gotta put lag bolts in from the back, get it bolted on, then cut them off because the blade is, this is a 1/4 inch here, so I only have a 1/4 inch, which is the size of the nut, to mess with there. So that's gonna take another, I'm gonna be probably a couple more hours on this thing, and I don't think you wanna watch me dilly-dallying for a couple hours. And you're on shaky boards too, can you tell that? All right, so hit the like button, subscribe button. We're getting this thing mounted up. So we'll see you later. Hit the bell icon if you want to see another one. Bye-bye.